Hey guys, so I don't know if I'll show my face today in this video. I'm lounging about, so not exactly camera ready and kind of in a funk, which is okay because we all get in funks from time to time, right? But the reason I'm showing you this moon with a face is because it inspired me. It's a YouTube thumbnail. I should probably credit the creator here. Hope they don't mind that I'm showing this. But I am going to appease my inner child who's screaming at me to paint today, to get out the sadness, to shake it out through the medium of acrylics. And I know I'm not going to replicate this exactly because I have a very pop art cartoonish style, but this just is so lovely and made me feel something beautiful. So I am going to do my own little moon with a face. Let's see how this goes. I'll take you along with the process with me. First things first, you have to sniff your canvas. Ah, it smells so good. All right, here is the rough sketch of the moon. I mean, it's not exactly like that, but you know, it'll work. And this is a 12 by 12 canvas, by the way. You can do whatever size you would like. So I did an outline in Sharpie. These are the steps that I do. You do whatever works for you as a creative. But this is kind of my step-by-step tutorial for art for people who aren't typically a visual artist. And then I just go through and I take an eraser, maybe any kind of eraser. It can just be on the back of your pencil. I just like to use a big one because I do a lot of erasing. And I erase my pencil mark. There's Fonzie. I do hear his little paws going through the house. My gray cat that doesn't ever make it on camera. He's very shy. So I'm going to continue doing this. I'm trying to hold the camera while I do this. I don't know. I should probably set my tripod up somehow to do that. But hopefully it's not shaking too bad. And my next step will be to start painting with the acrylics, and hopefully I'm gonna get the dimensions there, the little dimples of the moon, the indentions in there on top of her head. I love the moon. It's beautiful, isn't it? I love the sun and I love the moon, but there's something about the moon that's just so elegant. All right, I'm gonna keep erasing. See you in a bit. Craters. They're called craters. I said, what did I say? Indentions, dimples. But it's a human moon, so it makes sense. Well, I got my paint. It's not a lot. I might need more on that paper plate there. That's what I use as my, oh my gosh, my brain's not working today. My palette. So go ahead and get you some of this moon color on your brush. Right, we're gonna start there. I put some black next to it because I figured for the craters, I'm gonna make it just slightly darker, but I didn't want a lot. But I'm just gonna start here and just go ahead and fill in my moon with the moon color, which is more beige than gray. She's a warm moon. She's a kind, sweet moon. But we shall see. You know, they talk about how the sun is masculine and the moon is feminine. And I could see that. The moon influences the tides. She's mysterious. She's intuitive. And the sun is more, what do I want to say? The sun is very intense. And when I think of masculinity, or stereotypical masculinity, not every masculinity. Ah, very articulate today. I'm trying to hold the camera and look through it and paint, and I got messages coming through at the same time, so I'm a little distracted. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up and I'll come back. But yeah, tell me your thoughts on masculine and feminine energy, because actually, hold on, I'll do a little more while I talk about this. I was gonna make a whole video about this, but I think I think it's high time that masculine and feminine energies come together and unite, because we're very complementary and we need each other. And so I think the world has tried its best, and by the world I mean these evil dark forces that are trying to stamp out all the beautiful things in humanity with their power, greed, and corruption. I think they've tried to divide us in so many ways and say, point the finger at the women, point the finger at the men, point the finger at each other, but never come together and, you know, hold each other, love each other. Oops, I didn't mean to go over that line. Although when I go over stuff, when I paint like this, it's fine because I can just go back over it with a Sharpie later. And the beautiful thing about this moon, the texture, I can kind of be a little crazy with it. It doesn't have to be perfect because the moon has so many different textures. But yes, I think we all have to integrate our masculine and feminine characteristics, regardless of what sex we were born with. And I had a thought about this, and I should have thought more about it before I pressed play, but I had a theory about this. Now I can't remember it. I hope it comes back to me next time I hit record, but I'm gonna finish this up. But I would love to hear your thoughts about that, how we can come together. I think unity is going to be the answer, or one of the answers. I mean, of course, everything's so convoluted, right? But to get people together and love one another so that humanity can survive what is coming, what has come, you know, with AI and everything. And I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but I told y'all I'm in a funky headspace. So, all right. Let me see if that thought comes back to me. I'm going to hit stop because my brain doesn't like multitasking for some reason. I don't know. Not my strong suit. All right. So I painted the craters. You know, it doesn't look amazing at this point. I get it. Don't be harsh in the comments. But funny thing with my paintings, they look a little weird until they don't. So I'm trusting the process. So I'm going to add in the red cheeks and the red lips. And then, you know, do some touch-ups. And I also need to do the background. Dark black or dark blue. Or dark black. Oh my gosh. Black or dark blue with some stars. Well, she was looking pretty good until, oh my gosh. Bob Ross said there are no accidents, just happy accidents. But I don't think Bob Ross has ever accidentally dipped his brush in black paint while trying to put blush on the moon. So she almost looks like she's bruised. But I'm hoping with the background and some Sharpie love, I can right this wrong. I may have to go back in with more beige, because she got too much blush on, girl. I gotta fix this. Stay tuned. Okay, I painted around the moon. I did black and blue, but it's mostly black. It just looks black. And then I splattered little stars of white around her. She's not done. I still have to do Sharpie. I'm gonna redo the Sharpie on her and then maybe clean up her edges, and then I'll show you the final product. I'm gonna let it dry though and eat some lunch, so be right back. Okay, she is all done. There is the moon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this inspired you to go make some art, because it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be fun and nurture the soul. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you in the next one.